Thank you for telling me I had no sound. Oh my goodness, that's 3 minutes of no sound because I didn't look up. Thank you. My bad. I was all happy that happy that the notifications went out. I explained everything to you guys, but I should have looked up at the chat, and I did not look up at the chat. I should have looked at the chat and look at the chat. The output device has changed. Of course it has. And it doesn't show my Bluetooth connected device. I mean, I wonder if I turn the Bluetooth off and on again. I wonder if it'll show. It does. Oh, I just learned something. Nope.
Good.
My whole computer froze up again on the Bluetooth. Man, maybe it's the Bluetooth that's freezing everything up. Maybe it's the Bluetooth, man. Look at the brightness is wrong. Everything. Everything needs to be fixed. This is crazy. None of these settings, all of these settings should remember, even if my computer crashes from one. As soon as I set these settings, they should be written into the software, and then if it crashes, it's already written in. It's already saved. So I don't understand. I click OK. These should be the settings that if my computer crashes right now, right? For some reason, not on Windows 11. I have to reset everything. You know, it forgets all of my settings. Windows settings, software settings. I got quite a list. I want a cup of coffee really, 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 really bad. Elon Musk predicts Tesla's humanoid Optimus robots will eventually outnumber humans. The fired Google engineer who thought its AI could be sentient says Microsoft's chatbot feels like watching the train wreck happen in slow motion. I'm telling you, man, I've been watching everything in slow motion when that kid was in his fucking diapers. He's part of the fucking problem. He was over there writing on the chatbot, helping develop it. Oh, red flag. Too late, dude. You already helped invent that shit. You should have fucking burned it to the ground while you were in the goddamn office, you idiot. You should have taken that fucking computer and destroyed it. Every little bit of it. You didn't have the balls. Sorry, bees. I'm sorry. This cat's driving me crazy. You want to go outside? Go outside. That'll solve everybody's problems, won't it? Hell yeah. See how that worked? That's called problem solving 101, folks. Half of California freed from drought thanks to rain and snow. That's from the Associated Press. That's good news. Could you imagine if the climate just changed over there and all just went snow all year? It's fucking March, bro. I don't know if anybody realizes that. But to have 6 feet of snow in California in March, oh, nothing to see here. I still don't hear you guys. Why don't I hear you guys? Well, it would help maybe if somebody would type in the chat. then I would know if the chat was working. And you guys could, like, talk to me, you know. I could, like, read what you're saying to me. I had a hell of a show planned, then my computer froze up because Windows 11 sucks my dick. You know, everything was fine with this show. I've lost so many huge shows because of fucking Windows 11. Fucking dude, my computer never crashed like this during shows on Windows 10. Now I got Windows 11. What I should do is just revert back to Windows 10. I bet you can do that. Because this is fucking bullshit. You want to see what the last cause? I was moving my mouse from one monitor to another when it crashed.
Valentine. You're good now.
I'm good now until it fucking crashes again. Why didn't the event viewer pop up all of a sudden? That's weird. What the fuck, dude?
Valentine. You're good on YouTube too.
Thank you. System. Okay, the last error. Let's
Woodchuck
see.
Montrose.
It's 6:45 p.m. right now.
Give us a show.
I'll give you a show. 6:35. It says distributed comm. 6:35, 6:36. Service control manager. The start type background intelligent transfer service was changed from the auto start to demand.
Valentine. You're also back to high def on Pornhub.
High def on Pornhub. Is that something you have to pay for? Warning. Error. Desktop. It's the fucking monitor. Did not register with the decom within the required timeout.
Valentine.
That's the monitor.
Yeah, I paid the bill for you. No biggie.
Oh, thanks. This all happened at 6:35, dude. There's so many freaking errors. Oh my goodness. 6:33. So this thing was already cooking, bro. Critical kernel power. The system has rebooted without cleanly shutting down first. This error could be caused if the system stopped responding, crashed, or lost power unexpectedly. Yeah, no shit, you re-engineers. Why would you even have an error that says that? That's why I'm looking at this error message, you moron. I'm talking to the re-engineer that wrote that message. Your parents failed, bro. The previous system shutdown at 6:33:27 was unexpected. No shit, Sherlock. Wow, man, you guys are like the FBI. You guys are like solving it. It's an error message. Okay, 6:33:27. 6:33. There's a distributed comm error warning at 6:11. And then there's information coming through at 6:33:48. The operating system started a system time. Started at system time. At 6:33. Virtualization-based security is disabled. There are one boot options on this system. Dude, this is all just boot messages. At 6, this happens so fast. Oh my goodness, all these messages. Kernel processor power. Let me guess, I got 16 of those. 13, 14, 15, 16. Isn't that funny? I'm a smart guy, aren't I? I got a message for every processor. Alright. Let me filter out. Let's just go to critical, the warnings, and the errors. Service Control Manager, Distributed COM. No, that's my username. That's not the monitor. It doesn't really tell you what's causing this. I'm completely... So we already figured out that the thing is talking, right? I'm so sick of dumping entire show full of people, bro. And then not having people come back when my show freezes up. The timeout was reached while waiting for the Intel Software Asset Manager service to connect. Do you guys like my haircut? I gave myself a haircut today. Nobody helped me. I did it all by myself. You guys like it? See that? See the back? Back here? On the other camera? Look at that. Oh, look out that window there. Oh, things are looking very nicely there. Ooh, there's some carpeting down here I'll look at here. Did I model that good? S channel. Distributed COM.
Valentine. My kid has become a spoiled pile of shit.
Okay. Okay.
Les Peter Guitar Jam.
Hey, thanks, Cyber.
Stylish.
I miss hearing your voice on my show, bro. And the last time this happened, I turned off Discord and it stopped. The problem stopped. So I figured I'd just reinstall Discord. And I hadn't had a problem for... I can't remember when the last time it did this. I think I just did it the other day. Did it do it the other day and I just blew it off? I can't remember. So I want coffee, and then we're going to talk about Ron DeSantis showing MAGA Republicans his true stripes, which is exactly what I warned you was going to happen. I was hoping, and I was starting out saying before in the other video, I said, I've been spending a lot of time trying to warn the world about Ron DeSantis. Now I know that I fall on deaf ears, number one. Number two, I fall on very few. So, you know, I can't really do much, but it really helps my heart to be able to tell you the story that I'm about to tell you. It's really, 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 really good news. I just saw my computer freezing up a little bit. It might be doing it again, man, right now. I don't know. It's not like I have anything crazy running. I've got a couple of browsers running. I've got the settings window open. And I've got Restream running, and I've got my goddamn, my software. This thing is open, though. This shouldn't be open. I thought I closed that. There was one thing open that shouldn't be open. It was the Elgato Facecam software. I had that open because I had to turn off the video noise, which I think I did, right? What's that? Flickering, I wonder. Oh, that's this fan on my computer? That's cool. That's cool. It looks like a little spaceship floating back there. So I got this really cool thing outside. You can see it. It's right here. If I okay, there's a reflection of a screen, and I just got to figure out which screen it is. I think it's this one. That's not helping. Anyway, it's basically right here. It's outside, and you're seeing a reflection of the monitor. I'm trying to move the camera in such a way that you can maybe see it better.
Valentine.
You would be able to see it from this camera here.
I see the cool black outside. I love black. Fantastic.
The cool black outside. Hold on, let me just see. Hold on. There should be. No. I have to black out all of my. I need like a black background on all my monitors. It's too much of a reflection outside. But if I could turn the monitors off, or if I switch my background to a black background. Choose your background color. I just did. Now how do you turn off the picture? Solid color. Boom. That helps a little. Oh, okay, so it's this screen right here? No, why is that? Huh. What is that reflection I am seeing? I don't know how to figure it out. It's weird. Start closing windows. Okay, that is... Oh, I'm seeing this right here. Okay. Oh, there's nothing over there. Except this stupid, taskbar. Because I let him out. Taskbar items. Taskbar items. Taskbar behavior. Other systems. Taskbar. Nope, I don't know. It's so weird because I would think that moving the camera over a little bit, you'd easily be able to see it. But it's like it didn't change a gosh darn thing. Wait a minute, dude. What the hell? I'm
Valentine.
sad. That is it.
I kinda want a new pet now. Something to keep Leo on his toes. Like a buzzard.
That is it. You can see it out there, but it's like it's pretty small. It's a little thing. It charges in the day. It's solar powered, you know, and then it runs all night. Did I not make myself coffee yet? I'm having a really hard time starting the show for some reason. I wonder if it's the crypto screen that crashes the fucking show. Okay. I can go over there. Great. Get back to where I like to be. Coffee. That's where I'm at right now, man. I've been thinking about that for like ever, and I just haven't gotten up to get it. So, I'm trying to think. I should probably have something playing for you while I'm going to get my coffee. Sean Penn's lost his mind over Ukraine. Jimmy Dore. Yeah, I don't mind y'all listening to that. I haven't seen it. It's. I think it's kind of something.
So
you know,
Sean Penn is at it again. Look how
we all
he's
know
dressed.
who Sean Penn is. So I'll let you guys.
I
check
don't.
this
So
out.
he
I'll be
has.
right back. I'm
So
gonna make
Sean
coffee.
Penn. Well, let's just play it.
Thing I'd like to say is, you know, having just returned from Ukraine about 10 days ago or so, is that the impact of President Biden's trip was extraordinary. I mean, that's extremely encouraging.
Yeah, it would have been nice if he actually visited someplace in the United States that needed help. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be extremely encouraging? So what they're showing here is video of his group called CORE. So Sean Penn has a nonprofit, and it's called CORE, and that's called an NGO, a non-governmental organization. It's like a charity,
Right.
but they get money from the government. I'll guarantee you that his charity, his CORE, this non-governmental organization, is getting funded somewhere through the government, and so he gets all this money, and then they send him to places like Haiti, or they send him now to Ukraine. And he's just there to do propaganda for the war, and that's what he's doing. So here he is.
I think that that one of the things that's concerned me, and I think that there's no question, but that they need more ammunition, more
war.
That's because they're winning so
We
hard.
need more war.
It's going so well.
What we need to do is prolong this war. Everyone knows how it's going to end except Sean Penn. Everyone knows how this war is going to end except Sean Penn.
Hold
And
on.
he wants to extend. So what he's doing is repeating CIA talking points.
Look at the Jimmy, we got a special report coming in. Sean Penn says the impact of Biden's trip is extraordinary. Well, thanks for special. What a special report.
Wow, it is extraordinary.
He's very special, all right.
long-range precision weapons. And
Wait, hang on. They need more ammunition, and what else?
They need more ammunition, more long-range precision weapons.
More long-range precision weapons. He's advocating for specific artillery in a war instead of arguing for peace talks.
They need long range. I wish they had long range. What did he say? Call it
Artillery.
But he used us
Precision.
precision. They don't have that when they deliver the weapons. When we try to send the weapons, we have no long range precision.
Yeah,
Most of them go somewhere else.
They go to Africa. We don't know where they're going.
So we need about 70% over what we were going to send them, is what he's saying.
And yes, fighter jets.
Fighter jets and fighter jets. So we should just give them a whole military to fight a war they provoked. So he doesn't. Again, so if this is the first time you've ever seen my show, or they never tell you what's really going on in Ukraine. Ukraine is an economic war by NATO that was provoked and started by NATO. How did they do it? They overthrew the government in Ukraine in 2014 and installed a puppet. And then the Russian speakers in the east part of Ukraine didn't want to go along with that. And then the Ukraine government started shelling those people. They had a peace agreement called the Minsk Accords. And the Ukraine government was supposed to stop shelling the Russian speakers in the eastern part of Ukraine. They never did. They killed 14 to 15,000 Russian-speaking Ukrainians in what's called the Donbass, the east part of Ukraine. And that's what provoked Russia to... One of the things that provoked Russia to invade to protect those people, also so that Ukraine would become demilitarized, so they wouldn't become a threat to Russia, just like we don't want Russia or Mexico or Canada to be a military threat to us. And if they got into an alliance with China or Russia, we would be upset about that, just like we did with the Cuban Missile Crisis. We almost started World War III over that. So they're doing the same thing right now with Ukraine. And so NATO keeps threatening to put Ukraine into NATO, which is crazy. And everybody from Noam Chomsky to Henry Kissinger and to secretaries of state and every administration has said that's crazy to put Ukraine into NATO. So we're doing everything we can to start this war, and we got it. And now we're doing everything we can to extend it. Sean Penn knows none of that. He knows none of that. He thinks the war started when Putin invaded the Donbass. That is not when the war started. Go ahead.
I forgot what it is.
Okay, sorry. So let's listen to more of this.
The issue really is that right now they're dying. Every day they're dying. So
we got to keep this going. You know, there was a peace agreement last March. They had a peace agreement, and then NATO, the United States, killed the peace agreement because they don't want to stop this war. They want to bleed Russia. And in order to do that, you got to slaughter a bunch of Ukrainians. And they don't give a shit. And Sean Penn is here making sure more Ukrainians get slaughtered. And he's such a moron. He thinks he's helping those people.
Oh, now I remember. So we had the video of Zelensky himself saying they were never going to let him in NATO. So never mind NATO. They were just saying, just tell Russia.
Let's threaten it. So we piss off.
But we're not even going to put you in NATO.
Yes.
So that's really like dirty on a lot of levels.
What we are waiting for seems to still be attached to this, I would argue, overcautious concern related to nuclear weapons. Because for one thing, if we're going to...
So Sean Penn is telling you, don't worry about nuclear war. If someone starts a nuclear war, don't worry about that, because we have to. That's just part of the price you have to pay. I'm not making this up. That's what he's saying, and I'm going to play it. Let's please play it.
Concern related to nuclear weapons, because for one thing, if we're going to live in a world where a bully with nuclear weapons runs the show, there are...
Yeah, you know what country that is? That would be the United States, fuckface, not Russia. The United States, we're occupying a third of Syria right next door. You know why? Because we're a nuclear power bully. We did the same thing to Iraq. We did the same thing to Libya.
How about his pal Hugo Chavez that he still talks about how he's friends with him?
That's right.
He's friends with him.
We overthrew him.
I saw him, Bill Maher, talking about how Hugo he still is like, yeah, well, Hugo was being threatened by... What did you say?
De-harlifying.
By America.
So he can't get in here.
He doesn't know anything about anything. And he's advocating for more murder, being a tool of the CIA and the military-industrial complex.
I hope I'm not interrupting you guys. Are you enjoying the Jimmy Dore show here? I want to say this about Jimmy Dore. He says he's going to be running for president of the United States or whatever this year. I wouldn't fucking vote for him. My own personal opinion. If he runs for president of the United States, I ain't voting for anybody, and I definitely wouldn't vote for Jimmy Dore. Jimmy Dore's got a list of things that he needs to answer to before I would ever consider voting for him. Period. That's me. Everybody else can be different. You might look at him and say you like his policies, you think he's a good guy, you might want to go support him, whatever.
Valentine.
Not this guy.
Screw Jimmy Dore, screw Sean Penn, but I'm still enjoying myself. Les Peter Guitar Jam. No sound on you, but vid is fine.
No sound on you. What do you mean no sound on you? I wonder what he means by no sound.
Valentine. I hear you fine. Turn on your stuff, numbnuts.
Okay, maybe Sliber's got some stuff turned off. I don't know. So, these grapes are, oh, so good.
Valentine. Oh, that was Cyber? I'm sorry, numbnuts.
It was Cyber. But let me get back to what we were talking about before.
Peter Guitar Jam.
Give me a second here.
You are fine, knock.
Oh, I'm fine now? Okay, cool. Good.
Les Peter
I wonder
Guitar
what
Jam.
happened.
That MSG was 3 minutes old.
Oh, the message was 3 minutes old.
Les Peter Guitar Jam. Now.
Right on. I got you. I'm completely with you on everything. Okay, so
Les Peter Guitar Jam. NVM.
I went ahead and I shared this on Twitter. Those of you guys who follow at Nays Garden on Twitter, then you're already in the know about this. You've already seen this. Oh my god, okay. Wow, somebody named Omar
Peter Guitar
from
Jam.
Gambia.
NP asshat.
Just I followed on Twitter, just messaged me, and he's like, "Hey, I'm Omar from Gambia." He's like, "It's nice to meet you." He just said a couple little pleasant things and stuff, and then he's like, "Greetings and best wishes, Omar Dumboya." He's like, "How's the weather over there where you live and stuff?" Striking a little conversation. I like that. It's like pen pals. He's trying to start pen pals. That's cool. Like some of my tweets. Right on, buddy. Hell yeah. Thank you, Omar. I appreciate that. I am on this because I'm pulling up a tweet. Right, I'm pulling this tweet up. Ron DeSantis unmasked, as I promised. As I predicted. So, what I'd said to you guys a few weeks ago was that if he became President of the United States, it would be a whole other level of hurt that the whole world would be going through. This guy there is nothing good about him. Everything he does serves himself. He's been compared to fascists because he is literally the very definition of a fascist. He's completely taken over the government so he can control the people with his own wishes. It's not the way government's supposed to work. The people are supposed to elect someone that does their bidding. What he's done is he's gotten elected, and now he does his own bidding. He likes to claim that it's what the majority of people want, what his constituents want. And there lies the issue right there. Up until now, it has basically been that way as far as majority is concerned. The majority who chooses to vote in the state of Florida, man, they have spoken. And Florida loves Ron DeSantis, man. Floridians love Ron DeSantis. You know, they just think he's peachy. They will go out of their way to say how much they love him. And they think that he's looking out for their children. You know, that's a whole other thing. You know, he went from trans kids to trans prisoners. Now he's going up to 18-year-old trans. Now, you guys know? You know about that, right? So, I don't want to talk about that right now because this is something totally different and way better. You know, I see Ron DeSantis for exactly what he is. People like Jimmy Dore and people like Joe Rogan only know, and Tim Pool, only know what they've heard about his, you know, lying, his bullshit handling of what he claims was a successful COVID.
DeSantis makes a good pizza, though. Tastes like aspirin.
Ron DeSantis does not trust the science. Ron DeSantis does not honor facts and data. My computer just froze up again. He lies and he manipulates data, and he fires people when they expose him. Okay, he is a fascist. But I digress. You ready for the good news? What I said was people, even Republicans, need to know who Ron DeSantis is, what he's about, and understand how he goes after marginalized groups of people, and how in some way in the future, at some point, they will end up on the other end of that marginalized action that Ron DeSantis is taking, and it will be against them. You know, first they came for the Jews and I said nothing. That's what this is. He already came for the Jews. He already came for the African Americans. He already came for women's rights. He already came for LGBTQ. You know, he already went after Disney World. You know, nobody said anything for a long time. Well, people were saying things, luckily. So, some people who still support Ron DeSantis have still said nothing. For instance, there might be people who voted for Donald Trump in the state of Florida who haven't said anything negative about Ron DeSantis because up until now, he's been doing their bidding. So, Ron DeSantis was hosting a book signing in Tallahassee, I believe. No, I'm sorry, in Leesburg, Florida. And let me just read you these people's words so I don't misrepresent anything, okay? This is from Tony Resistance at Tony Hussein 4 on Twitter. He just says he's copying and pasting. It looks like a report here, but I haven't actually clicked on it. Let me just click it back and see what the source is. Maybe I should go look at the source before I report
Les
this.
Peter Guitar Jam.
I want to go get the source really fast.
You are sound cutting in and out.
The microphone's not facing me. Is the sound cutting in and out, guys? No problem, asshat. Is the sound cutting in and out? Let me know. I had the microphone facing away from me. That probably wasn't helping. Let me...
Valentine. Not for me.
Ron DeSantis
Sounds fine.
is doing a book tour.
Billy
He has
Valentine
a book coming out, and during the tour, he has a book coming out. And during the tour in Leesburg, he was at an event in Leesburg, Florida.
So this is coming from the Young Turks. Now, I used to use the Young Turks for news. I no longer do. In fact, you guys will be hard-pressed to try to remember the last time I pulled up a Young Turks video for anything. But they are a news... Hey, FJ.
Murdaugh guilty on all 4 counts.
Oh, that's fantastic. I knew that was what was going to... Mom! Murdaugh was found guilty on all 4 counts. That freaking murderer, that guy that murdered his wife and his kid, guilty on all 4 counts. Hell yeah. She claims this thing doesn't deaden the sound.
Valentine. Hey, MOM.
Oh, she's not hearing y'all at all, trust me. If I had to yell like that. FJ. Yes. I predicted that he was going to be found guilty because he was guilty.
J.I. Rocks T.
And I had a feeling that jury was going to convict him.
2 weapons charges, even though they recovered no weapon.
No, bro, he buried the. It was obvious. He went out in the woods in his golf cart. He had all that property out there. All he had to do was bury him anywhere. He could have buried him right next to the house. They would have never found them. All they had to do was go like 3 or 4 feet down.
Rocks T. The prosecutors did a terrible job.
The prosecutors did a terrible job? Dude, you just said they got him on all 4 counts. It sounds like the prosecutors did a great job.
Rocks T. It was very obvious, but Sled almost blew it.
Well, as long as it turned out this way, you know, I knew the guy was guilty. I knew he murdered his family. It was obvious why
FJI Rocks T.
The motive.
Well, they did get M.
The motive was completely obvious because he didn't want them to know that he had lost all his money and that he was a thief, and he was so embarrassed that he just didn't want his own family to know what he was. And that's, you know, that's how a narcissist operates. I'll smoke to this, man. I hope he gets exactly what he deserves. And you guys know how I feel in prison quickly. Smoke to that.
I think the kid found
Cheers,
out
Cyber,
about the insurance
Jim.
check.
Sorry, I don't have the
FJI Rocks T.
the thing up right now, but we'll see
From
if
the
I
nanny.
crash without the
FJI
Discord.
Rocks T.
Cheers, FJ. Thanks for the
Then
news,
turned
Billy.
on his dad. FJI Rocks T.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, back to what we're talking about. Thanks for interrupting me, FJ, because that was a good one. That was, if you're going to interrupt me with breaking news, that's the way to do it. You just made the show better, bro. Now back to the title.
FJI Rocks T. Sorry, LMAO. Back to the show.
No apology necessary, bro. You kicked ass, brother. That's fucking top-notch reporting, man. So, I don't usually listen to the Young Turks, but I want you to know that's where this is coming from. I didn't know. So I just kind of tracked it down so you can get it from the source where this news came from. So now listen to it from the Young Turks, and then we'll get into it a little bit.
Where some Republican voters showed up. The thing is, they were wearing paraphernalia that he didn't like. So he asked the security to do something about it.
So once again, I'm going to take it from the beginning so you guys catch it from the beginning. Listen.
Ron DeSantis is doing a book tour. He has a book coming out. And during the tour, he was at an event in Leesburg, Florida, where some Republican voters showed up. The thing is, they were wearing paraphernalia that he didn't like. So he asked the security to do something about it. Let's watch.
And they were in that line with them? Yes. Why? Because of what you're wearing? Because they told me to say anybody wearing Trump has to go right now. What's your plan? During the signage. During the signage. Free speech. I'm sorry, guys. I have to call LPD now.
That's fine. There you go. That's all right.
So the people who went to the book event were wearing Trump paraphernalia, holding Trump signs. DeSantis didn't like that, so he had a security guard tell them that they needed to leave. And you can hear in the tail end of the video. I'm sorry, guys.
Why didn't he do that to the white supremacists and Nazis that were doing Nazi salutes across the street from the Jewish Community Center where the Holocaust Museum in Orlando is located? While they were screaming that the Holocaust didn't happen. Why didn't Ron DeSantis send the police to kick those guys off? But he gets rid of the MAGA Republicans, the red-blooded American Trump-loving Republicans. He has them removed by a police officer. Ron DeSantis took a police action against MAGA Republicans that were simply there supporting their candidate. That's fascism, everybody. He used the police politically for his own purpose. That's the very definition of fascism. He proves it every day. Now that's not the reason why this is so huge. It's not the reason at all. Of course. I mean, that's bad that he just proved that he's a fascist. But hey man, Trump supporters love a good fascist. They love Donald Trump, and he's a fascist too. He's definitely a fascist. They love that. They love someone who takes advantage of the law and uses it to attack people that he doesn't like. He used government agencies to spy on CNN reporters, man. That's what Donald Trump did. He's a fascist. So, those MAGA Republicans, they might be okay with his fascism. But you know what they're not going to be okay with? The fact that they're Trump supporters being escorted out of a Ron DeSantis event. Goodness gracious. What is Donald Trump is going to fire up his rallies with? That's his opener, baby. Hey, did anybody try to get into Ron DeSantis? Who's going to wear a Trump shirt to the next DeSantis? I want to wear a Trump shirt to a DeSantis event. Hey, he's appearing in Orlando. Let me get a Trump shirt and show up. I know some of you on Rumble are thinking, I like where this is going. I like where this podcast is going. Slowly sips his coffee, contemplating. The flavors and the flavors. The smoothness.
Content. Casper. LOLJK.
Do you realize that we got 1 minute and 5 seconds into an 11-minute video? Anna's going blonde, everybody. Anna's going blonde just like every Fox News bitch you ever saw. How funny is that? What a sellout. Little sellout bottle blonde bitch.
LPD now, presumably.
I'd like to put that up on Twitter. Anna Kasparian's turned into a sellout bottle blonde bitch.
Referring to the Leesburg Police Department. According to pictures from the event, police also showed up after the security guard approached the Trump fans. Apparently, Laura Loomer was also there and said, "Is DeSantis against free speech?" Oh, it has begun.
Oh, it's over.
It has begun.
It has begun.
It has begun and ended at that exact moment.
Say it. Preach.
No, it's over.
I can't believe I'm telling Jake to preach. Preach.
Okay, so, I mean, I had him fluctuating wildly in percentage chance, right? For a while, he was the underdog right after the midterm elections because he blew it. I mean, all of his candidates lost. He was a hot mess, and he's costing them critical elections. So I thought maybe Republicans will do what Democrats do. They'll panic about electability, right? And mainstream media and corporate media overall, right wing's doing it right now. Fox News is electability, right? That's the number one way to get you to vote for the corporate candidate instead of the guy that you actually want. Now, I hate Trump and I don't want Trump, but I know the right wing loves Trump, right? And so the reason why it's already over, guys, is because now that everybody's seen this, it just happened. Trump is going to have everybody go to every DeSantis.
Bro, that's what I said. That's what I said. I haven't seen this yet. Don't you love watching it from me, though, and not from the Young Turks? And you know you're going to get really good opinion from me. Wow, Jenks parroting me. Listen to that.
Not even going to announce.
Yeah, he's not going to even announce. You know it's over. Because once they start going to DeSantis events with Trump paraphernalia,
I just said I want to go.
Keep blocking him, otherwise he's going to get run out of town.
I literally said that I want to do that. I want to get all of my Trump supporting friends to get me one of their T-shirts and go out there with my pickup truck with some Trump flags on the back of it and roll up on some DeSantis event with
nothing but Trump people behind.
You know, my badass sound system and the windows down and the sunroof rolled back going, and I'm proud to be an American from sea to shining sea. And Trump is here to see DeSantis fall out of his tree, 'cause we're there to stand up and stomp on DeSantis. He's a torturer and a fascist. What?
Oof. Because Trump's going to send him over and over again. The minute he sees this, he's going to pounce on it.
Oh,
and what are you going to do, Ron?
I need dual Trump. This is what I need, bro.
Events?
I need dual Trump flags on the back of my truck. Big Trump 2024 flags on the back of my truck. And then I need to get headers that go straight up behind like a semi. Duals that go straight up on both sides of the back of my truck near the bed, or that come up through the bed, man. Drill some holes through that bad boy and run them bucket pipes through there and have them steamed caps on the top. Boy, because it's a diesel. Boy, just smoke up, bro. And say, yeehaw, DeSantis. God, it's like the enemy of my enemy is my greatest friend. You know? I mean, my mother, everybody everyone that has had the discussion has said, no matter how much you can't stomach Donald Trump.
Mom's gonna be pissed with that truck.
Donald Trump would be better than Ron DeSantis by 1,000 times, guys. It's just a fact. You don't understand. This guy is not what you want. You remember what happened to Donald Trump when he became president? Imagine giving that to Mighty Mouse. That kind of power. A freaking Mighty Mouse. And all of a sudden he's president of the United States. He's already Mighty Mouse.
Valentine.
He's zipping around Florida.
Fun fact. Lee Inwood lives in my town. He's an 80-year-old womanizer.
Greenwood. All right, let's keep going with this video here. This is interesting. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, Cyber, Jiminy, Billy,
right-wing
Nick,
media.
Exactly. You could send Mark Levin and Sean Hannity
Peter,
and a bunch of others, right? You can send Rupert Murdoch and his kids to your events. You send Paul Ryan, right, to Trump's events. But it's not going to work.
I wonder if we're going to get some rumblers.
Almost every DeSantis fan is also a Trump fan, but not all Trump fans are DeSantis fans. And in fact, there's a poll out today. Guys, we told you this. We're the only guys who were honest with you. Right after the midterm elections, we're like, oh, he's on wobbly legs.
Bringing the rumbles, bringing the pain,
and the polls showed DeSantis winning already.
Les Peter Guitar Jam.
Yes.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Cheers.
And you look at the source, and it was like Club for Growth. Wait, they don't do polling. They're a lobbying group, right?
Yeah.
So they're like the head of the corporate Republicans. Oh, this is to just drum up media to pretend that Trump has already lost.
They wanted to manufacture widespread Republican support for DeSantis over Trump because, look, the difference between Trump and DeSantis, they honestly represent the same thing, the same pro-corporate, deregulatory legislative agenda. They're both in that camp. The difference is Trump is an unstable force. And that makes business interests a little uncomfortable. So that's why there's this attempt to drum up support, prop up Ron DeSantis as an alternative to Trump. But I've always seen that disconnect, honestly, between the voters and what the Republican establishment is attempting to do here. I don't think the voters ever bought it. They were always behind Trump. And look, to be, I guess, fair to Trump.
Now, are Trump supporters smart enough to recognize what Ron DeSantis is doing to them? That's what you need to ask yourself. I don't think Donald Trump has exhibited too much fascism against his own supporters. He has, but not a lot, not to a level that they detect it. The question is, just not allowing them to wear Trump stuff at the, maybe to them that won't be that big of a deal. This would be interesting,
What
Let's
Trump
see how smart
has
they
that
are.
Ron DeSantis does not have is the campaigning mojo, right? And what I mean by that is, last week when Trump decided to exploit the tragedy in East Palestine for his own campaign purposes, it was incredibly, it was cynical, all of that, but at the same time, it was smart.
He was there.
It was smart.
He was there.
Showing up, doing a self-deprecating joke at a McDonald's, a local McDonald's.
Yeah,
as
but he
he's
knew the
buying
menu
meals
better than
for
the
first
employees at
responders
McDonald's.
to
Did you guys
the
hear that?
derailment.
That was
He
freaking
looked at
great.
the workers and was like, I know your menu better than you do. Poking fun at himself and his obsession with fast food. I mean, honestly, genius. It's smart campaigning. Ron DeSantis, he's on his book tour and he's trying to ban people who wear Trump shirts and hold Trump signs. That's not gonna bode well.
I'm showing up. I'm a Trump supporter. Maybe I want to see what you got going on, DeSantis. I know that Trump got you into office in Florida, and you're a fucking dumb cunt if you don't think he did. How dare you ban Trump wear at one of your events? You're a fucking idiot. You're a lowbrow, fascist, non-thinking bottom feeder. That's what you are.
Nah,
Not smart.
He's a traditional politician, and that ain't gonna cut it. Okay.
He wishes he was traditional.
He's
a fascist.
There's two different things here.
I wonder if they know he's a fascist.
Policy and reality, and then there's politics.
Do you know what a fascist
So when you
is?
get to policy, DeSantis and Trump are indistinguishable. Okay, they both want tax cuts for the rich. They want deregulation of the companies. East Palestine is a good example because Trump deregulated the trains that caused the accident in the first place.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep.
So there's a lot of different things that went into that particular accident, but there's thousands of accidents, and all the deregulation led to a lot more accidents. But so policy-wise, they're the same. They're going to serve those same interests, with one exception. Okay,
a lot of talk.
Corporate politicians, whether they're Republicans or Democrats, serve corporate donors 100%. Trump mainly serves himself and then corporate donors. Okay, so he serves both, but the donors don't like that because they're like, okay, you were a good boy with that $2 trillion tax cut for us. Okay,
Well, he's in the good
but
old
every once in a
boys
while, you
club,
just like
you
to
know?
take for yourself. We don't like that. We don't like that. Okay.
Just the worst people.
Yeah. Everyone in this story is terrible. Yeah. Okay, let's just be clear about that. The only people in politics that, of course, look out for you and not the donors are progressives, because they don't even take donor money. They don't take corporate PAC money, right? And so, so that's just reality. Anyway, now, but to the politics, it doesn't matter that he's the one that deregulated the trains. The question is, what gets into people's heads?
Exactly.
How do they view you, right? When he goes to the McDonald's and he's like, oh, I know this menu better than you guys. Everyone's like, ah! And he's like, you know what? Get everybody, all the fire department burgers. There's no fire department in the McDonald's. And he's telling the cashier, she's like, what? Right? But it doesn't matter. It seems like he's giving everybody free food.
He gets
and he's
marketing.
looking out for people. Meanwhile, DeSantis is like, ban the Trump people. You idiot! You don't know that that's going to backfire? No, look, a real poll, Emerson poll out today. DeSantis is down by 30. It was a mirage. He never had the lead. He was never even close to Trump. Okay, it's the people in power trying to wish DeSantis into office.
Yes.
This
Just
has
like
got
they did
to
with
make
Jeb Bush and Marco
national
Rubio.
news.
Yes.
Everyone
a lot of you
should
might
be
not
talking
remember, but a lot
about
of you
this.
do. You remember 2015?
This has got to
when
be
like,
publicized because it could
Jeb, Trump is
Fox
a
News
distraction.
isn't gonna talk
Trump is
about
just
it.
a sideshow. It's going to be Jeb or Marco. I have a quote in my book, Justice is Coming, of a New York Times columnist saying, boy, everybody's going to feel silly when Marco Rubio wins every single primary.
Oh my God, I remember Denver! And all Trump had to do was call him Little Marco once, and it was over.
It was over, and he melted, right? And that's what's going to happen to DeSantis. So buckle up, brace for impact, because right now the Democratic Party is furiously trying to make sure that no one runs against Joe Biden, okay? And Joe Biden is going to have to go up against Donald Trump. And the way that the polling looks today, don't believe corporate media. They're unbelievable in how they cover up the polls.
That's right.
Okay? No, the polling indicates that Trump has an excellent chance of beating Biden.
But real quick, outside of polling, if you look at the results from 2020, in the key battleground states, Biden barely won. And what helped Biden was Trump's abysmal response to COVID. Those memories are fading for the base.
Long gone. The problem for Biden is that he's in office,
thinking about January 6th.
and he's going to do nothing for the next 2 years. The Republicans are going to make sure of that. Besides which, he didn't plan to do anything anyway, right?
Yeah.
No, we're walking into a giant nightmare. So if you're confused, well, you're like, I don't get it. You seem to really dislike Donald Trump, but you're telling us how well he's doing. Yes, that's called news. I know.
It's reality.
It's just reporting.
I'm not gonna tell you like what I hope and wish is going to happen as fact, right? Like this is the fact, like this is what's happening right now, and it's just the reality of the situation.
100%. Look, the rest of the news tries to influence you in a certain direction. News, right? The mainstream media try to influence you towards corporate Democrats and sometimes corporate Republicans. Right-wing media tries to influence you towards corporate Republicans, right? We're just telling you the actual news. We hate Donald Trump. He's a really good politician. He's excellent at marketing. I think he's an idiot on everything else. And the reality is, it doesn't matter that it's fake. He's a populist.
I mean, do you know nothing about Ron DeSantis? They do no reporting on him at all. It's like, I swear I've seen a bunch of things that they've said about Ron DeSantis on, like, scrolling through and seeing that the Young Turks said this or that about. Maybe I'm imagining that.
Billy Ballantyne.
Maybe that never happened because
I wonder if she still tried to subliminally show here
maybe
as.
they just feel like they've spoken about him enough that they don't have to mention that he's a fascist, you know?
And his base loves him.
Yeah.
And so right now he's an overwhelming favorite to be the Republican nominee. Thanks for watching the Young Turks. Really appreciate it.
Really appreciate it. Thanks for watching the Young Turks. Really appreciate it. So now we just have to see how much publicity this gets. Because this could be the most fantastic news. I mean, he's already down that low in the polls. That's great. You know, Donald Trump could go to jail. Anything could happen between now and that 2024 election in November. But if, God, how many spears does it take? Holy shit, kill that fucker. Oh my God, he's brutal. Oh my God, he's got spears hanging out of, God damn, kill that motherfucker. Yeah, Cyber. Damn, was he super cannibal? Fragilistic?
Yeah.
Super cannibal, fragilistic, XBI, kill his ass. Sedocious. Kill his ass, Sedocious.
His head is what I thought.
Put that on the fire and cook it. Cook his brains. Feed him to the seagulls.
Feed him to the gals.
Where's the hogs at? They got hogs out there. Make a hog pen, bro, and throw people in the hog pen. Watch the hogs just destroy people. God, that would be awesome. I want a game where I can throw people in a hog pen and watch the hogs eat them.
That'd be cool. Like, yeah. Horrible.
I'm eating all my grapes. I shouldn't do that. I devoured all my grapes. So, it's the title of the video because I really feel like it's important, man. That's all. I think it's really important. I think this is significant, and I think that this could spell the end for Ron DeSantis, like the Young Turks said. I hope that a lot, and you know what? I think what's going to happen, Ron DeSantis is just going to have to let Trump supporters into his events. You can't do this. I mean, Trump got you elected, bro, in Florida. Trump came to Florida, you know, and got you elected. If I remember correctly, at the time, Trump may have been living in the White House, you know, and he came to Florida to support Ron DeSantis, I believe. I don't know exactly. He may have been in Mar-a-Lago, but I don't know. Either way, he probably would have had to flown up to frickin' Tallahassee, which, you know, he still went there to go do it, and you know, it's an 8 hour drive, I think. But this is my prediction. This is what has to happen. You know, if Ron DeSantis wants to run for president of the United States, he needs to apologize immediately. He needs to go out in public and say, you know, I made a horrible mistake. I don't know what happened. But it won't happen again. And I just want all the Trump supporters out there to know, all of you are more than welcome to come to my events and wear whatever Trump gear that you want. That is what someone with presidential leadership qualities does. What Ron DeSantis does as a fascist is, no, I was right about that and I'm going to double down. And if he does, it's over. So he has, right now, he's got an opportunity and it's knocking, because all eyes are going to be on him right now. And they're going to be watching real close. I'm one of them. I'm right here in the state of Florida, man. I'll be watching real close to see what he's going to do, because he's got himself in quite a predicament here, hasn't he? That's quite a predicament. I mean, you guys know how crazy Trump supporters can be. You know, if you're Joe Biden, you're not telling Trump supporters not to show up to your event. I don't know what got into him. It almost seems fake. It almost seems like it was a put on. But if it is, well, the Young Turks covered it. They've got 1 million subscribers. Let's see how many views that got. Ooh, they've got 5.3 million subscribers. That video got 402,000 views in a day. You know, I'll share it. I hate sharing the Young Turks. You know, I'll have to snort at least a half line of super male vitality in the morning before I can even think about the Young Turds. You know, I can't even think about the Young Turds. I will wait at least 4 excruciating seconds before I go back and snort that second half a line of super ultra potent super male vitality. At that moment, I will
Billy Ballantyne.
think.
What if Joe Biden never existed because of quantum gayness?
I don't even want to know what that means, Billy. Moving on. Moving on to the next subject. My bong. It's got some cannabis packed into the bowl. I'm grabbing some more cannabis now to pack more into my bowl. It's going to be fun. I'm taking that stuff and putting it in my bowl. It's going to be great. This bud, it's going right up in that bowl. Look at that bowl. It's got buds that are being packed into that. It looks so great. Great. That bud is great. It's getting packed into my bowl. So I can smoke my buds. I'm going to smoke my buds right now. Okay. Cheers, Cyber.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, Jimbo.
Cheers, buddy.
So good to hear your voices again. Cheers, Billy.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yes, I said I can't smoke without you guys, bro.
I didn't feel right.
I'm conditioned now.
Yeah. Cheers.
Billy Valentine. You know, quantum gayness. When you but chug crystals in a tie-dye t-shirt.
You know what's crazy is that my 3080 has 3 monitor outputs and 1 HDMI output. So I'm using 3 monitor cables and 1 HDMI cable for my 4 monitors. Isn't that weird? Humblebee Live, Resin, Cannabis. What? Let's go live with our boy, bro.
They'll love it a lot, but you guys will find out towards the end of the review my final thoughts on this. Going into the bag here. Wow. There's a lot going on here with this nug. It just has a bright white pepper, creamy.
Let's see what he's got going on.
Very off-putting funk. It's hard to describe or put a note on. Definitely a little bit gassy, a little bit cheesy, a little bit earthy.
Oh, we lost the sound.
Some of the remnants of the high.
Oh, live.
Plant material in the terpene profile. Woo! I've been watching a little bit too much Fro Nose photos today. Yeah, there's just something there. I wish I knew how to describe that better.
Dude, I bet you I can't have this music on my live stream.
Figure out, but it's definitely not organic. There's something going on.
Right?
Dumping the buds out here.
Yeah.
Large nugs for this.
I'll probably get copyright freaking. Ugh. I don't know what that music is.
This is what caught me off guard. Like, first looking at this strain, I haven't seen a
It's so weird that you can hear them and it says starting soon.
You're seeing deep purple, bright orange pistillas with a very.
Should I tell him that his starting soon screen is up?
And that pattern just kind of alternates throughout the bud here. You get some tight.
Oh, he's got a mod in there.
Formations trying to touch
You
there.
could tell him that, I'm sure.
These are some larger nugs that got broken down for the 8. That's what we have right here. I say for the review, we've got one fat nug here. I'm going to pack up a bowl, let you guys know what I think about the flavor, and then we're going to roll with this one. There we go, guys. We got the bowl packed up. This is a cross between cookies and cream and
Dude, I wanna watch it, but that music's got me scared. I don't want to get copyright strikes across all my channels because I'm on thin ice right now. God, I wish he didn't have music playing in the background, man. Damn. Damn, man. What the damn? At the dam.
Brian Retkowski. Sup, nay.
Brian, what's up, buddy? How are you? Whoa, my screen just froze up again, man. I'm just sitting here, man. I'm not touching the mouse or anything. So, do I have anything going across screens?
Locked off, man.
It's driving me crazy. Oh yeah, I do. This screen is going across 2 monitors. That is going off screen. I'm just gonna like click all these buttons. This other one's going off screen too. Yeah, I should probably not do that. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, that's cool. I'm able to do that. And am I able to do this? All the way to there. That's cool. Okay. So I don't want that going off screen, man. I'm good. My mom, she's in a lot of pain right now. Alright, well, I'm gonna get her to put some triage oil on her tooth. I'm under a lot of pressure, you guys. You have no idea what's going on right now. Let me just see if I can get my mom to put this stuff on her gums really fast. I'll be right back. So that's how long it took to start working on my. I could not get my mom to really try it. She said it feels better. Yeah, she's all happy now. So her tooth is really bothering her because she just had it pulled, and I was listening to her talk, and she was saying I went out to lunch with my sisters, and I couldn't enjoy lunch because I was in so much pain. I was like, I've got to get her to put this on there, and I know it's gonna work. She looked at me like she was in awe. After 1 minute, I stood there and waited, and she said,
"That's pretty awesome."
She said, "It's working." It's easing up, she said. Now she's chatting away with her friend. So now she's going to talk about what happened to her last night, bro. This sucked. You guys might remember I was here a few years ago. Iceman was here. Adam was here. Dave Campione may have been here at that time. My mom came out the back door. My friend Billy was over with his dog, a Rhodesian Ridgeback, and as she was walking out the door, his dog was coming in and kind of got underneath her just a little bit. But she said it wasn't really that as much as she just twisted her ankle or something and just fell, bro. And we were all right there. And we all came running over to her, you know, and she really got hurt, bro. Well, you know, it's been a few years, you know, she's healed up, whatever. Yesterday, she's on that ramp again, and she goes outside to pick up my cat. And same thing, man, she fell over, and she hit the heel of her hand on what I think was the metal ramp, and it just cut. And she was bleeding. She couldn't get it to stop bleeding. It's like a 1-inch incision right in the heel of her hand under her pinky. And, you know, she told me what happened, and I kind of panicked a little bit, and, we got, I don't remember, man. At some point, I can't remember, because I was like going into panic mode, but I went into the kitchen and I got masking tape and paper towel, and I made her this big bandage. And I went over to her and we put it on with this bandage, and then she said, bring me one more strip of tape to go this way on it. So I went back in there and I got a strip of tape, and I went back and I put that on, and it stopped the bleeding, man. And then the woman that works for us at night that takes care of my father, she got here because there's a couple hours that, you know, we're alone with my father. And she got here and bandaged my mom's hand up really good for her. And it was Marie did it. And well, I saw the bandage this morning. It was like a full, she went all the way around the bottom and over around and everything. It was really good. So she fell, she hit her hand, she's got the goddamn tooth pulled out, bro. It's like she's just been beaten the shit the last few days. I just feel so bad for her. And I physically felt some pain in my body when she was showing me what happened to her hand, and I was physically feeling pain in my body when she was showing it to me. You know, I was like, don't. I was like, no. I was like, oh my God, it was physically hurting me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man. I was like, I'm so sorry, Mom. I was like, let me get you a bandage. I was like, first thing I said was, let's take you to the. She's like, no, I'm not going to the hospital. I was like, Mom, you're gonna need stitches. She's like, no, it doesn't need stitches. It'll heal. It's gonna heal up. She goes, it's not. She's like, it's not stopping bleeding. That's what she told me. She's like, when I first heard about it, I don't know how long. I don't know how long she had been holding that thing on her hand for, and that she did not tell me that she had fallen. I didn't even know. I think I was out front with the dog, walking the dog, and I came in. So it was probably a few minutes, man, because she was already holding something over it and saying it wouldn't stop bleeding. Bothering me talking about it again. She sounds a lot better. She's getting off the phone. I'm gonna ask her how it's feeling.
Yeah. Sorry that happened, man.
Yeah, me too, bro. This is just one level, bro. one aspect of one thing that I got going on right now in my life. I was thinking I need to get on like a blood pressure lowering, just an all around. And they have like garlic, this one thing called garlic. I was thinking maybe I'd get some of those and just see if it helped me, because I'm under so much pressure right now. I had no idea it was going to be like this, you know, when I came from California. And if I had, man, if somebody told me it was going to be like this, like if I had known, I probably wouldn't have made the drive, bro. But I'm so glad that I did. But now that at this point, back then, the person that I was, man, to the person I am now, man, I probably would have just said, fuck it, dude. No, I can't do that. I can't do what I have to do over there, bro. I gotta do it. So, let me go ask my mom how her mouth is feeling. I'll be right back. Are we gonna get 46,000 on the goddamn there? What do we got? 46,000 on the Harmony. Come on, Harmony. 2132. Well, we were at like 22 earlier, weren't we? There it is. 46. Good.
Billy Valentine. I can barely hear you, which has made me turn you way up. Don't start yelling.
I'm gonna bounce out of Discord, but be back later. Roger that. See you later, man.
She says that it is still. Well, I was talking low, bro. I'm sorry. She says that it's still working.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she says the triage oil is still working. She says her hand's okay. She said when she fell, she hit her head. I said, what'd you fall on? She goes, my hand and my head.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she hit her head on the ramp. Which I didn't realize that last night. So I could feel like a tightening in my stomach, man. But bro, when she originally showed me her hand, I was feeling pain in my arms. Like I had like this. I can't explain it, man. It was like as I was looking at the cut on my mom's hand, it was like this. I don't know, man. It was pain in my arms or in my sides near my arms, and I told my mom, I was like, it's hurting me. I go, I said this hurts me. I couldn't believe it that it was having this weird physical effect on me, you know, because I was fine up until that moment. I was fine, you know, whatever I was doing. I was walking through the house, I'd just come in with the dog. Maybe I'd taken some photographs of an owl outside or something. Or whatever, you know, walking the dog. I just came in and I was kind of feeling
Billy Valentine.
Feeling good, you know.
Oh yeah, that's called empathy. Ignore it. It's a normie thing.
But physical pain, bro. I mean, I felt physical pain for like 5-10 seconds, man. It was as real as any pain that I'd ever felt in my entire life, bro. And it wasn't it wasn't like nerve pain, you know. It was pain. It wasn't like
Joel Froggy.
Hey Joel. like
Hey,
electricity or tingling or anything like that. It was just, it hurt, man. It was like, I feel like it was like in between my arm and my body. It was like on the side of my body. It was like on both sides. Because I was standing there, right? I was standing there talking to my mom. Like this. Okay.
Billy Valentine.
And I was
Yes.
just standing there and
I beat it when I see someone bust their ass. In my legs. Full on
Is it
pain.
in your legs? I wonder if I told my mom where in my body it was. But I'm pretty sure I told my mom it was hurting me, man. This has never happened to me before. But I am not the person I was, man, when I left California, bro. I've changed. Whoa, look at that freaking creek, though, bro. Let's get down in there, man. You got crawdads, bro. Let's find a turtle, bro. Let's find a turtle, bro. Can you get in the water, bro? Oh, check you out. Look how, dude, that's like the Raging Rapids. You should get in that and too bad you can't ride like a little canoe down that. A little kayak.
Yeah.
How fucking fun
that
would that be?
That would actually be cool, man.
Psh, bro, we need to make that game. they make freaking roller coaster makers. Yeah. So why don't they have a waterfall maker like that, dude? Look at how badass that is. It reminds me of NorCal, bro. It reminds me of this one place in NorCal that Dino took me to. Freaking the Devil's Punch Bowl. World famous Devil's Punch Bowl, Lake County. Oh, my goodness gracious. I wonder if the quad fired up. I put a brand new battery in the quad right before I left California and put that thing in basically in storage, you know? It's just been sitting there. And Mark's like, hey man, can I take the quad up to my trailer, bro? The snow's like 6 feet deep. I was like, fuck yeah, bro. You do what you gotta do, son. You know. It's dangerous as fuck. You should see the mountain he lives on. I mean, he lives in my house, but with trailers up on this fucking mountain that's overlooking my house. And he was worried about snow caving in the roof. So he wanted to go up there and clear the snow off the roof of his fucking trailer. So I think it's called a fifth wheel. Dude, are you going to piss him off? You make all that noise?
I'm just building shit.
Dude, that dude's a guy that's hard to kill. The dude on the right, that guy's hard to kill, bro. I remember, man, you speared that dude like 4 times at least. You threw 4 spears into him. Look, there he's pitting that. What? Yeah, he's getting up. Look at him. He's going to get up. Won't he get up eventually? If you left him, you should leave one of them there like that and let's see what he does. Oh, look. He is going to get up, isn't he? Have you ever let one sit long enough to find out?
No, I usually kill them.
Let's see what happens. Why are you tormenting him with that head, bro? It's where you're like, look at this head I have. That's going to be you. That's right. Oh, he's getting up. What's he going to do? Is he cool? Or like, yeah, you cool? You had enough? Oh, see, look. That's awesome. So you can just beat the shit out of him and they'll run off, bro?
Yeah.
You should do that.
Gonna get help.
Who's that dude?
That's, I don't know.
Nice. Let him go. Oh, no, don't kill him, bro. Oh.
Yo, you what? You're 100% gonna attack me. Look at him.
He's 100% gonna attack me, bro.
It's one of those in the caves.
Boom! You don't give him no time. Fuck that shit. Pow! Axeman. 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 So, you ever heard Eddie Vedder's kids sing that song when they were little kids?
No,
that's funny. They sing the Batman song when they're little kids. He recorded that, and now, of course, his daughter's like a recording artist.
Yeah, I know that his daughter
has nothing to do with the fact that Eddie Vedder's her father.
Absolutely not. My dog's at the door. That's right. I'm supposed to take my dog outside. All right. I know. I'm coming up there right now. So, Cyber, I'm gonna make you full screen, and you can do that.
You can keep everybody entertained while I take the dog outside. All right, I'm coming right now. I heard that you are pacing bees. I'll go grab this one.
Oh shit.
Jesus Christ.
Joel Froggy. Do you ever plan coming to Australia?
So we're on the road. I want them to know that this is not how things are going to finish in the depth. Correct. Looks like
But at least they're seeing some of the details today. But Jen and Steve are really excited to see the space so far.
and we can talk them through some of these pieces so we can start to kind of get an understanding of what we need to bring in versus what's leaving.
You think they're excited?
I hope so. I think so much of this house when we came here was about the history of what the house was and what it represented to Steve's family. But this is the opportunity for them to come in with a fresh set of eyes and look at these things as theirs. Now, here, today, they get to decide how they want to live it.
How are you guys?
How have you been holding up?
Good. Ready to move back in.
Are you? We're not quite ready for that. Does it feel weird coming into the house today?
Yeah, I don't recognize it. It's kind of like this is I'm coming to a brand new house for the first time almost. But like it's familiar, but it's also like a sense of excitement at the same time. But the floors immediately as soon as you walked in,
They're stunning.
yeah, absolutely.
It's not too dark, not too light, which is exactly what I like. I kind of feel like this is how it should have been. Like seeing that archway, I feel like, oh, that was like always there, even though it wasn't.
Just refer to this. Yes.
And
This used to be a doorway to your kitchen, right?
yeah,
Yes.
you're right, it was.
This paneling is not finished, so don't judge it.
I was gonna say.
Jerry Lawton. You.
Hey, Jerry.
Shared with us when we first met. These were all, part of the conversation.
Keeps or maybes.
Keeps or maybe.
If there's things that you were attached to before that you're not, or if there's things that you're like, this has to be in here and I know that more than ever.
Okay, excellent.
Let's start with stained glass piece.
Is there a story behind that? My grandfather made the stained glass. He did? Yes. Was this something that you would want to keep? This one's tough.
That is a tough one. I didn't feel like seeing it outside
I know.
there.
It's different when it's not built in.
Jerry Lawton.
Special that we should definitely.
What gameplay we watching?
This is Sons of the Forest.
I don't see the benefit to displaying it.
Would you say it carries no real sentimental weight?
That is
You saw swords and
He's right there. Grandma's tool chest.
I'll give it back. Do you think Charles, come on. When it comes to like these things that you inherit,
Keep or goodbye.
Jerry Lawton. Looks pretty badass.
I like it. It's a pretty cool game. I don't know if you know The Forest that came out 10 years ago or something like that. This is part 2 to that game. It just came out a week ago or something like that, 2 weeks ago.
Get in a fight with that possum, you little bastard. I think Rogan scared him off. Yeah. Rogan just scared a possum off. We saw him though, dude. He's right in the middle of the bananas. And Rogie was like,
oh, damn.
Bro, dude, Rogan's nose is so goddamn good. We were all the way over by the creek, and Rogan was just standing
Jerry
there.
Lawton. Looks killer as hell straight up.
He started pointing in this one direction over by the banana trees, and I was like, I had him on a leash, so I was like, I just didn't know what he was fucking doing. He was just pointing and just looking in one direction, and he wouldn't stop. And I was like, let's go in the house. And he was like, okay. And we start going in the house, bro, and we almost got up to the walkway, and then he veered off to the right, and he started smelling something. And I was like, oh God, here we go. So we start walking towards the middle of the bananas, and he started pulling on the leash really hard. So I stopped him, and I looked, and sure enough, I could see a fucking possum standing right in front of us. And I was like, oh, dude, stop. And he starts going, he's digging his freaking paws into the ground. And I'm realizing how strong this dog has gotten now. Oh, my God. Bro, I couldn't pull him back. I could not. I could stop him, but I couldn't pull him back the way I had the leash.
Wonder if he asked the opossum why you were doing.
Damn.
Luckily, the leash has a handle on it, so I pulled him back like I was fishing, bro. I pulled him back slow, and then I reeled it in and locked it, pulled it again and reeled it in and locked it, and I did that a couple times till I got close to him. I started petting him and telling him, to be nice. I was like, be nice. I told him it was a possum. I said, you be nice to that possum. He said, he doesn't want to hurt you. And the possum just walked away, But he was right. The possum was right there. What's that?
It didn't play dead or anything?
No, we weren't that close to it. We were 20 feet away. Yeah, man, we were outside playing possum distance. If I had gotten within 5 feet of him with the dog, he could have turned over and done it. I've seen him do it before. It's very common. But they'll arch their back, and they will stand their ground, and they will hiss like a cat, and they'll fight with a cat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Harley was right there with us.
Yeah.
So I was like, get back over there, you little scrappy. Little scrapper. Scrapperson. Why are you scrapping?
Trendy Nick. Hell yeah, they will.
He ain't gonna kill no possum. But he'll go there and get all fucked up.
Trendy Nick.
Yeah.
Show their crazy teeth and all.
Yeah. Possum will fuck up a cat, bro. A big mean rat. It's one pissed off rat. It's like all the rats you've killed. Now fuck with me. He's like a monster boss rat. Because they're like a big rat. If you look at them, they kind of look like one. I do believe that they're a marsupial, and they have a pocket where they keep their babies in their little pocket, in a pouch, like a kangaroo.
Oh, really?
I believe so. I believe so. Okay, Google. I ain't got my Googler. Somebody Google that shit. Dude, take that boat down that creek. That'd be badass if you could do that.
Yeah, I can.
Ugh, it's just sitting there like that? Unusable? No. We need a kayak, bro.
There was some plastic canoes also on the other shore, but that was also unusable. Couldn't use them.
Oh, check him out, bro. Check that out. Turtles are cool. I like turtles. Don't kill the turtle.
Oh well, it was a mistake.
He's a good turtle. Look at him. Is he? That's like a land. Oh, is it laying eggs?
Yeah, I have found turtle eggs before in this game, so they are laying eggs, and you can also take the shells. I have a turtle shell up here.
Why you got that guy's head in there? You freak. You weird. In the heads.
You can use it to something.
It says raw head. It's a raw head. It should just say, I think it should just say human head, or it should just say head. Raw head. Raw. Like it hasn't been cooked properly yet. Can you eat that head? That's funny.
You can eat other body parts. No, I cannot eat it.
Dude, you could cannibalize people in this freaking game?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
use their arms as weapons.
Dude, where'd your thing go? Why don't I see your thing anymore? Where'd it go? This is weird. Why is it? Psh, I don't know. I did the wrong thing.
That's a shark.
Look at that. That is a shark, bruh. Look at that. It's a great white shark. Dude, wait. No. Wait. Ooh. Look at that. Look. Look at that. Oh, just look at that. Oh, just look. Look at those. Look at that. Look. Dude, what's up with that? Why are those there like that?
Ben Harson. This game is so sick, especially with friends.
Dude, what is that all about, bro? I'm curious now. I'm curious. Don't crash my computer because I'm moving Windows around. I got dehydrated being in that creek all day and not drinking water. I only had one swallow of creek water. It was from the cold creek, too. It was nice. But I was like, I don't want to take chances drinking creek water. My creeks are two different temperatures, man. The one creek has got to be, I'm guessing, like 55 degrees. And the other one's like 72, 74. I don't know. I have to check and find out for sure. I should do that. We'll see how close I was. But the one's obviously coming from a deep, deep spring. And the other one's coming from a much higher, a more shallow spring. The water's warmer, you know. You know the water from further down is going to be colder. It's drastically colder. And then the two creeks meet. And, you know, we stopped getting that pollution in there finally, so it's nice and clear. And I was in there all day. I beautified. I was going to tell you guys about this. That's right, man. I was going to tell you what I did. And I said, I'll just tell you one little part of it, right? So we got to do a bong rip, and then I'll tell you the story about me clearing the creek.
Yep, let me pack.
Ben Harson. Any news on market crash?
Holy moly, bro, it just crashed. Oh my God. Whoa, bro, right when you said that. Oh my God. Total purchase time, guys.
If you're looking to buy in, oh my God, everything just went
Christ, look at
total
that.
crash. Whoa, take your eye off that for a second and look what happens. Oh my God. It's still crashing, guys. 1926, 1923, 1924. It's reversing, guys. Holy shit, dude. Ben Harson, man, thank you for coming in. Oh my God, and alerting us to this. Cyber, you ready to smoke, bro?
Yeah, I'm ready, bro.
Hell yeah, you are. No law regarding
I
cannabis.
was just sitting and... Yeah.
No,
Cheers.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I was just wondering what causes the market to crash like that all over.
Bro, you can look at this spike down on my screen.
Ben Harson.
It's
Cheers.
devastating. Ben, bro, it's crazy. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Cyber. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, Ben, and everybody on the Rumble sphere. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, bro. Cheers, everybody.
Dude, in the half hour, the markets are going to open and people are going to start buying at these prices. They're going to be so excited. We might see a big snapback. And it could start happening right now, actually. Because this is going to trigger some buys. So I just brought you the 24-hour low of everything, guys, on this show. Boom. That is everything in red. FTM, Wax P scale, and
kind of confused. I don't see any news.
Yeah, I know. I'm confused too, bro. Well, you know, I'm confused how you knew. How did you know, bro? You knew, like, you said it right when it was happening. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Dude, it was a 15-minute instant crash. It went over 15 minutes. You came in at like minute 11 and said, any news on market crash? How did you know?
Ben Harson. It showed the crash a few minutes before I showed up. Ben Harson. Yeah, I'm watching the price 24/7 I'm on.
Hell yeah, you do, bro. You watch like
Ben
we
Harson.
watch. Fuck
Trading
yeah.
View.
Hell yeah, bro. You're on Trading View. Thank you, bro. Because I was lacking. You know, I'm watching Cyber play this awesome game over here. Really enjoying watching this game, man. And look at all the spears he's got put in that dude. Yeah. Dude's bloated. Who's that dude? Psh. Unreal. Hey, man. Oh, dude. Oh. Dude, if you just let them sit there with, like, spears in them, well, they'll get the spears out.
No, I don't think he's gonna get up again like the other dude.
How many... Bro, I want to see him get up with spears and walk with spears in him, bro. I think I've seen it once already, though. You got big dude.
But then he just comes after you with the spears in him. But still, it looks great. Because he's all like, oh, I got spears in me, but I can still walk even though my freaking heart's pierced right now. Ugh. It's like, dude, your heart is pierced with a giant stick. It's gone all the way through your entire torso. You're a dead man walking. We gotta find some. Yeah, there we go. Find that. Is that someone to kill right there?
Yeah.
With a spear. Let's see how many spears we can get in them and still see them walk. Yeah. No.
Yeah, there's another dude.
I know. Spear that guy too.
Yeah, I don't want two guys to attack me. Then I die, and then I have to start over again.
Okay. I got you. Okay, let's do it with this guy then. Let's see how many spears we can get in him and see what he does. Like a porcupine, bro. Look at them spears going all the way through him. This is great. Oh, no, you missed a spear. Oh, cool, you got him in midair. Okay, cool, let's see what he does. Let's watch him. Yeah, cool. Let's see what he does. He's got 3 spears in him now. Let's take a look at him. Let's do a little experimentation on this guy. Let's get a little experimental on him. Let's see, is he gonna bleed out of it? I think he's gonna die, bro. Oh wait, nope. He's getting up. Can you put one more spear in? Wait, put one more spear in him. 4 spears. Like a bull. Yeah! I love this game, dude. Let's see what that does to him.
He died.
See, wasn't that satisfying? Cyber, wasn't that satisfying? Just you got every bit of killing out of that guy that you could possibly get.
Billy Bong
You
Thornton.
stretched that. It's like
What the hell is this game?
You went Dexter on that.
You on the North
motherfucker,
Sentinel
bro.
Island
like
or
serial
something?
killer on that guy.
Haha.
I think that is what we should strive for when we kill people. We should try to see how long we can torture them for before they die.
See what they did to those turtles, man.
Who did that?
Those cannibals, yeah.
They're terrible. They're terrible people. They don't even know how to harvest a turtle properly and just like bit into it and shit. Fucking weirdos.
Ben Harson. Creditors of the defunct Mt. cryptocurrency exchange will soon begin the process of recuperating some of their funds, leading to fears among investors that mass liquidations could lead to a Ben Harson. Bitcoin price slump.
I'll say.
Ben Harson.
Look how the
I guess that's a possibility.
What did you say, Cyber?
Look how the clouds are changing, like in real life.
No, dude. That's what I'm talking about. What? Is that randomized?
Apparently. That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, bro. You could see like faces and shit in those clouds, like normal clouds, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
Billy Bong Thornton. Spear birds.
He spears birds. I'd rather see him spear humans. He'll get that bird.
No.
He has this little chicken breast sandwich when he gets one of them little chickens, little beach chicken we call him, little beach chicken. Make him a little beach chicken Sammy. I saw, speaking of chickens, I saw personally 2 peacocks in my neighborhood driving around in the Jeep 2 days ago.
Oh, nice.
I haven't seen peacocks in years, and I wasn't aware that they still live in this neighborhood. Whoa!
That seagull stole your bag of Laser-toe chips. Keel.
Yeah, bruh. Kill.
Yeah, I tried to follow the coast because there should be another raft with, I think it was a crossbow on. a compound bow or something. This would be another raft with something on. That's what I'm trying to look after, actually.
Whoa, what's that? Oh, driftwood?
Piece of wood.
Billy Bong
Yeah,
Thornton.
that's the kind of stuff I pick up
Can you hunt fish?
around here. Can you hunt fish?
I can get. Have not done it myself, but you have a companion. He can hunt fish for you. You can hunt deer, though. There's deers. I have not been successful of that. I hit one with my spear, but then it ran off and I lost it.
Man, that ocean looks killer. The waves.
Ben Harson. The Tokyo-based exchange ceased operations in 2014 after roughly 850,000 bitcoins belonging to customers went missing, amounting to around $680 million at the time. 142,000 BTC have been recovered. Ben Harson. 9 years after the exchange collapsed, MTGOX customers will finally be able to redeem at least part of their holdings as either fiat or crypto. Ben Harson. The deadline to select a repayment option is March 10th, with repayments expected to begin in September this year.
We just had our bounce,
Ben
guys.
Harson. That could be it.
It could be, bro. Thank you for all the information. We've got a bounce now, guys. So Harmony got all the way down to 19. It says 1886. That must have been
Billy Bong Thornton.
a candle.
How do I get on the payment
wick.
list, Ben? Haha.
It got all the way down to 18. Bitcoin got all the way down to 22,098 and bounced. Now it's bounced back up to 22,364. How do I get on the payment list, right? You have to have held that crypto, bro. I never even heard of that before. I've never heard of that exchange. Or never heard of any of that.
Ben Harson.
It's Asian. Dude, Asian markets are opening up in 14 minutes. This is going to be crazy. The price of everything is about to go straight up. Because we already had our first bounce, so it's a good. You guys want to see it? It stopped the free fall. Everything's got a check mark at the bottom. Problem is, Bitcoin and Ethereum's check mark is pointed downwards. Matic, Harmony, Cardano, and Binance are still pointed upwards. We want to see those check marks go up, but at least it's stopped the bleeding, so to speak. So it looks like it's dropping more. 1942, 1945.
Billy Bong Thornton. Fingas just went up 50 cents over Heights, where I'm at. I wanted to shut the show off, but
I'm having a hard time leaving with the market the way it is. This drop is incredible.
Marley, if you don't come in now, I'll tell you what. I'm not gonna open the door anymore.
Cities for 400, please.
Come on.
Communities near the state capital include Greenwood and Speedway.
Come on.
What is Indianapolis? That's correct. Action and adventure novels for 800. A misfit computer hacker teams up with a reporter in Sweden in this 2005 novel, the first in a series. Hannah, what is the girl with the dragon tattoo? That's right. Action and adventure novels for 400. In the mystery of the ivory charm, this teen sleuth and her friends uncover a
Huh.
variety of jewels and foreign kidnapping.
Last week, Texas introduced a bill that would make it illegal for internet service providers to let users access information about how to get an abortion.
Wow.
Yeah. So, we've arrived, folks. You know, if there was any doubt. Dude.
She NEA bossy.
Hey,
What's up,
Nene?
Nene? How you
What's
doing?
up, girl? How are you?
Ben Harson. That guy is price gouging crude oil, has been going down, and no supply chain issues unless you're living in a snowstorm, lol.
Price gouging.
She NEA bossy. I just stopped in hi. She NEA bossy. I'm doing good, how are you?
I'm good.
She NEA bossy. It's my birthday, and I want you to sing me a birthday song. I'm 39 today. I'm getting old, lol.
Honey, I'd love to sing to you, but listen to my voice. I've just about lost my voice from podcasting. I'd love to sing to you, though. Everyone's been complaining they can't hear me. Grab a beverage or smoke something. Or understand whatever. Just join us live now. When was this? March 1st, it says. Okay. That's old, I guess. I'm just seeing it now. done. I'm just waiting to see what this crypto is going to do.
Billy Valentine.
I'm seeing old tweets now.
Can I have the 9-year-old voice again? Asking for a friend.
Dude, you know, I don't mind it. If somebody said it was creepy and I didn't want people to think. I don't mind it at all. I think it's hilarious. You know? There you go. Have at it.
Billy Valentine.
Yeah.
If it's creepy to them, they have the wrong issues.
I agree. I totally agree.
Joe Froggy. DeSantis sound a lot like Australian government.
I know, right? He's extremely right-wing to a point that it's a denial of science for his own narrative.
Ben Harson. Here we go again.
Wow, bro, you ain't kidding. You guys, we just hit 2264. That is 2261 is now the low. 2239. So when the Asian markets open, they're selling off. They panicked and started selling too. Fucking idiots. 22,000's gotta trigger buys, guys. So we're at 22,100, 22,150, 22,100, 28, 142. 160, 180.
Ben Harson. It is a lot of volume at 22K.
Yeah. Ben, thank you for pointing all this out. Nuclear catastrophe that humanity's ever faced is now centered on the Crimean.
Shianye Bossy. Okay, I'm sorry your voice feels terrible when you feel like S******, at least smoke and toke for me for my birthday, Nate. LOL, much love.
I would smoke for you,
Billy
but I've
Valentine.
already quit. It's been smoking for 2 hours.
My mom started a
God.
new business.
When I'm feeling better,
She calls
okay?
it public relations. It means she has lots of big guys talk to her in a room. But I get non-stop cartoons and an Oculus Rift. Suck it.
How about if I just tell you happy birthday? Hey, Billy, wish Nene a happy birthday from me. He likes saying happy birthday. But happy birthday from me. Oh, come on, no. What happened in 2014?
Billy Valentine. Happy birthday, you needy butard. Shianye bossy. Thank you, Nay, very much. Get better, get sleep. I'm going on a ride.
Enjoy your ride. I love you. Ow. Just got a fucking shock through my fucking foot. That was Nene telling me she loves me back.
Billy Valentine. Why do we celebrate the day we were born more than once? It's so people can sell more crap. But I'd love a Hot Wheel track. Ahem. Shianye bossy. I love yous later, Tater.
Later.
Billy Valentine. I was trafficked from Guatemala, but you'd never know it. I talk real good white people talk. Billy Valentine. This is what Jackson Hinkle sounds like off camera.
Who wrote this? Anatol Levin. That's an interesting article. Okay, it's bounced up to 22,281. Harmony's at 1949. 1952. When was this? This was February 10th, this article. Very interesting stuff. Who are you, Jacobin? About Us. Jacobin is a leading voice of the American left, offering socialist perspectives on politics, economics, and culture. The print magazine is
Patrick
released
John
quarterly.
Welder. What a drop.
I know, right, Patrick? It's bouncing back up, though. We got to bounce. The print, we don't know how high this bounce is going to be, but it bounced off 22,000. We brought you the low right here on Nays Garden Live. The print magazine is released quarterly and reaches, and this is my belly that I expose for the world to see as well. The print magazine is really, and by the way, I'm down to 184 and a half. I got down to 184 and a half pounds. 75,000 subscribers, in addition to a web audience of over 3 million every month. Noam Chomsky has said something nice about it. It's got a bunch of columnists. Huh. Publisher.
Ben Harson. This crash could be related to Silvergate Capital 2.
Well, Ben, you just gave us this whole rundown on this other thing. Maybe it's both, huh? And, you know, it's got to be. It's probably both. It's got to be something like that, you know? This was just an obvious panic sell-off. People freaked out. Man, I wonder how many people lost their...
Ben Harson.
I wonder how many people just got liquidated.
Combination of a lot of things.
A lot of things? I don't know, bro. To me, it just seems like one thing, you know? or maybe 2, like you said. I don't think it's a lot. But it's a healthy bounce.
Ben
It didn't go
Harson.
that low, man. As of right now.
Silvergate Capital, SI, stock price fell by more than half on Thursday after the P company of crypto lender Silvergate Bank revealed worsening financial woes.
Wow.
Ben Harson. Silvergate is one of the biggest lenders to major crypto firms and facilitates transfers between exchanges and market makers. Ben Harson. In its preliminary financial results filed on January 17, Silvergate reported a full-year net loss of $948.7 million. That compared to net income of $75.5 million for fiscal 2021. Billy Ballantyne. Iron Lungs is dead or hates me. Probably 'cause I peed on his Afix t-shirt and stole his now and laters. Ben Harson. This is just recent news that seems to be correlated to this price movement. Billy Ballantyne. Ben, you smart. Billy Ballantyne. He's so smart.
Uh-oh, Tim Pool's starting to trend. Alex Murdaugh, yeah, convicted of murder. We found that out earlier.
Ben Harson. I smoke gush mints to make me smarter. Cheers, LOL.
Statues all across this country with impunity. The only thing I see that makes a civil war not happen is that conservatives tend to be cowardly and just flee. So when Antifa shows up to their city and firebombs, they flee to Florida, where it's safe because they have a better leader. I'm not saying all conservatives are cowardly. I'm saying they tend not to leave.
But when you say cowardly, I wouldn't say cowardly. What do you want them to do, Tim?
Like when Antifa shows up and throws rope over statues to tear it down? Like,
you want them to shoot them?
Link arms and how about this? We'll start with this. At your work, when your boss comes and says we're doing DEI training, you just say no.
I mean, I think people do that with
Statues all across this country with impunity. The only thing I see that makes a civil war not happen is that conservatives.
Shut up, you little fucking bad impersonation of a South Park character. Douchebag. He wants people to send him money. Kyle Rittenhouse?
No idea. It's ridiculous. This lawsuit is very frustrating and it's upsetting. This is honestly, to me, an attack on our Second Amendment rights and our rights to self-defense. And it's saying if you use your God-given right to self-defense, they're going to come after you.
He says
if you win in court,
God-given.
you're acquitted, rightfully so. They're going to take you to civil court and they're going to take you for everything you're worth. They're going to drive you into bankruptcy and drown you in a mountain of legal bills. And I know we're going to win to court, but it's going to be expensive. It's going to cost a lot of money to fight these attorneys. They're very powerful. You can go to www.givesandgo.com/Kyle Rittenhouse to help me take on these lawyers
There you
so
go,
they don't
folks.
come after more people. Because if they can come after me, they will come after you.
Go send your money to little Donald Trump Jr. Jr. Oh boy, he's going to defend your Second Amendment rights. When do you upgrade the spear? Like, who is that?
There should be an upgraded spear around some camps and tents.
22,300, 1948 still, guys. I don't feel comfortable leaving you with this market doing this. I do not feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable.
Billy Valentine. Have a good HT. Don't talk to midgets.
I said, baby, you know I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you in the summertime. Leave you when the summer comes along, man. Leave you when the summer comes along. That is freaking hard to play, dude. That is not an easy song to play like that, finger style. Wonder what it would be like with a guitar pick. Is it possible? I bet you it's easier. I got one. I do, bro. I see it with my eyes. Hard to play. It's what really hurts is the fingering those chords, man. It doesn't matter what you're doing down there, but it's fun to do it either way. It's hard to play, man. I'm struggling, man. It's so funny. I'm trying to make it sound pretty, but it's hard. I'm just digging and hurting my fingers. Oh, back of my hand is sore. Oof. Damn, bro. I'll leave you in the summertime. with you when the summer comes along. Babe, 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 baby, baby, I don't wanna leave you. I ain't joking, woman, I've got to ramble. Oh yeah, baby, baby, I'm leaving. Really got to ramble. I can hear it calling me the way it used to do. I can hear it calling me back Fuck that, bro. I'm killing myself trying to play that. That is so hard. I mean, just to make it sound good like that, it's painful. He really did do a deal with the devil. He did.
Hoot and howl.
That was great.
That was it.
Thank you. That's fun to play. That in? I forgot. What song is that? How did I know it? What song was that? That was weird. I wonder what song that was. house. What is that? The wind is. If you hear the piano coming, dun, 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 bam, 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 ba-da, 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 it goes back into another verse. That's the song, right? Once bitten, twice shy. Who is that? Great White? I think it's Great White. I don't know how I know that song. I think I was in a band that played that song, but I played it on guitar. I didn't sing it. I probably just went, ma, ma, ma. That was my whole thing. That's all I got to do. Ma, ma, ma. I was probably like, ma, ma, ma. It's like the low note. Ma, ma, ma. See, I don't understand, because basically that's how I hear the song going. But when you watch those two guys play that song, they're like this the whole time. They're like, how do they do it? There's a reason for the sunlit skies, and there's a season for the candlelight. Must be the season where that moonlight shines all around us. So let that feeling grab you deep in space, and let your feeling to your love's embrace just be the reason when that moonlit space is all around us. Just let your love flow like a wind spring. Just let your love grow with all the things. Just let your love flow, and you know what I mean. It's the season. Just let your love fly like a bird on the wing. Just let the love find you to all living things. Just let the love find you, and you know what I mean. It's the season. I don't know what the hell they're playing. That's not, when I listen, I see them playing it, right? They did it on the show, and their hands are moving just like that. I'm like, what the fuck are those two guys doing? What are they doing? I don't get that, because this is what I hear when I listen to the song. And there's a reason for the moonlit skies, and there's a reason why I'm feeling so high. Must be the season, and that moonlit skies all around us. fan. It must be the bass guitars, what I'm hearing, or something, and their guitars must just go, because those two guys wrote the song. The Everly Brothers, I think it's the Everly Brothers or something. Let your love flow, baby. Let your love flow, baby. Bellamy Brothers, my bad, not the Everly Brothers. Bellamy Brothers. No, I want the Bellamy Brothers. I want the lyrics, son. Here we go. Kind of weird lyrics. Just for the sun shining sky. There's a reason for the sun shining sky, and there's a reason why I'm feeling so high. Must be the season when the love light shines all around us. So let that feeling grab you deep inside and send you reeling where your love can't hide, and then go stealing through the moonlit nights with your lover. Okay, this is important because I don't know these words really. Just let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love flow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show. You know what I mean, it's the season. You let your love fly, burn on the wing, and let your love find you all living things, and let your love shine. And you know what I mean, it's the reason. And there's a reason for the warm, sweet nights, and there's a reason for the candle lights. Must be the season when those love lights shine all around us. I love that. So let that wonder take you deep, take you into space. I knew it was space. So let that wonder take you into space and lay you under. It's love and embrace. Just feel the thunder as it warms your face. You can't hold back. Yeah, just feel the thunder as it warms your face. What's he talking about there? What are you talking about there, Bellamy bro? Let the love flow. What is this song about? What are we singing about here? We're letting the love flow and it's warming your face? I wonder what his target audience is here. What? Yeah? I stole my dad's shoes. Alright. I stole my daddy's shoes. Mama told me what to do. Don't steal your daddy's shoes. Cause I stole my daddy's shoes. He was just sitting there on the chair. And I said, hey Dad, I need to steal these shoes. And my dad said, And that's what he said. There must be someplace you can go. Past all the tall drinks and the drama. There must be someone you know. All the bitches in the fancy cars, all the bitches in the chicken bars. There must be time to move.
Billy Valentine. It's not my bedtime. I'm a hero and legends don't sleep. Billy Valentine. I'm going ham on some frosted mini wheats. Esmeralda says they make Ingo babies good. Whatever that means.
That's funny. Esmeralda. You're quite funny. You're quite funny. Alright, guys. I wanted to stay until the market leveled off a little bit. Harmony dropped 1916, but Bitcoin pulled up. So we'll keep hope alive. Let's see what happens. What the hell is that? Finger face. Look at that thing.
Yeah.
What's it want from you?
Eat me, I think.
Maybe it'll give you a good back rub. Alright, you guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. 3 hours. You're crazy, like me. I'll see you tomorrow for more. I'm at Nays Garden on Twitter. I'll be looking for you there, guys. Bye until then. Later, y'all.